Hey guys, Mike here, and this is your weekly Xbox news. So let's start off with the biggest news of the week. The Xbox Series X and S have launched this past Tuesday, November 10th. According to Phil Spencer, this was Xbox's biggest launch in their history. What's even more impressive is that 70% of people who bought an Xbox Series console this past week have a Game Pass subscription. That's a pretty great number to start with going into the launch of your new console. Hopefully Microsoft can continue this momentum throughout the generation with a new set of first-party studios. Some great news. Halo 4 will come to the Master Chief Collection on November 17th for the PC. This is the last Halo game to come to the Master Chief Collection on PC. Now we just sit and wait to see if and when Halo 5 will arrive on the PC. So if you play Sea of Thieves and just bought an Xbox Series console, Rare has a nice surprise for you. Players will get access to the Duke ship set. This is to celebrate 4 generations of Xbox consoles. All you have to do is log into the game and receive this ship set. Remember, Sea of Thieves is optimized for the Xbox Series line of hardware, with both running the game at 60 FPS. The Series X will run the game at 4K, and the Series S will run the game at 1080p. An awesome Game Pass Ultimate perk was just announced this past week. Ultimate members will now receive 30 days of Disney+. There is a lot of content on the platform, and don't forget about Season 2 of The Mandalorian. However, this offer is only available to new Disney+ subscribers. So real briefly, I want to talk about my experience so far with my Xbox Series S. I love the size of the system and how quiet it is. I played a few hours each session this week and couldn't hear the system once. This is a huge plus for me. I tried Destiny 2 on the console and the load times are fantastic. If you've ever played Destiny 2, you will know that traveling between different planets can take a good while to load on the Xbox One. On my Series S, it took only a few seconds, as you can see in this video. Even pulling up the inventory was quick. The SSD this gen is fantastic, and I'm glad both console manufacturers have them. Destiny 2 will receive a Series X and S optimization on December 8th. As you guys know, I also play a bit of Apex Legends. I am happy to report that the game mostly runs at 60 FPS. There was one time where I got the frame rate to dip into the low 50s, and you can see it in the dropship flying over an area called the Rift. I believe it has something to do with the effect going on and the mountain right next to the area as well. Other than that, the game ran at a smooth 60 FPS on the ground even during big engagements. Activating Bloodhound's Ultimate, I saw no dips in frame rate either. When streaming, a viewer told me that his Xbox One X would dip into the 40s sometimes. The reason for the much steadier frame rate isn't just the GPU here, it's also the CPU. The Xbox One line of consoles ran on AMD's Jaguar cores, which even in 2013 were not great, and I am sure AMD and Microsoft knew that. The Series X and S run on AMD's Zen 2 architecture, which is far better. Apex Legends is optimized for the Series line of consoles, however EA said there would be another update coming in 2021 for the next-gen machines. Overall, I am really impressed with my Series S. Okay, this week's forum post goes to Danny8 and it is titled Xbox S X issues to be aware of for launch. This is a good thread for those of you who have the new system and are experiencing some issues with your new console. There does not seem to be any major issues like the famous red ring of death from the 360 era, which is good. Give it a read and post any questions you have in the forums thread. I will post a link in the description below. Okay guys, and that is all from me this week. If you want to hear more of my ramblings, give me a follow on Twitter at FalconXLive or on Twitch at FalconXLive. I will try to stream more Series S gameplay tonight and later this week. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and hear more from XboxEra, click that subscribe button. Take care, and I will see you soon.
As your guide. Hostile close.
Nice kill. Well done. Throwing jump drive. Throwing thermite.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields. Scanning the area.